Bantamweight bout here. This should be a good one. Cameron Smotherman coming in at minus 145 against, I don't even know how to say that, but I'm going to say Charalampos Grigoriou, who is coming in at plus 115. Smotherman 8-3. All 11 of his fights have come in Fury FC. As for Grigoriou, 31 years old for him. I believe Smotherman's about 25, 26. But it's not like confirmed on the Tapology. For Grigoriou, look at his last performances. He's got a win over Chris Dissanel his last time out back in February. He got a round 5 leg kick TKO. And the one before that, he got a round 2 TKO against Joey Cristosomo. Cristosomo Jr. was 2-5. Dissanel was 6-5. So, I mean, not fighting. I mean, neither guy is really going to be fighting the greatest of competition. But in this one, I look at it like Smotherman probably has a little bit better hands. Grigoriou, he just seems like a tougher type of guy. He'll go for the grappling here and there. Probably the more well-rounded fighter in this spot. He's just going to be a tough out. I mean, he's got those leg kicks. He's very well-rounded. He's going to mix up with the body kick, the hands, and mixing the takedowns. He has a loss to Christian Rodriguez, who is in the UFC now. So, I mean, he's got at least some level of UFC experience against a guy in the cage. For Smotherman, clean hands. I would probably chalk him up to just a striker. The takedown defense is okay. But you look at the guys he's fighting, again, it's like they don't push him that much. I mean, he's fought a guy 13-5. How good is that? I don't really know. I mean, 8-6. You're looking at the way he wins. Got a great left hand. The lead left hook knocked out a guy clean with that one. And you can just tell if he hits you, it's not going to feel good. So in this one, it's a tough one. I mean, it's a really good fight. I think it'll be one of the better fights on the card. What are you thinking on this one?
Yeah, I think, Grigoriou, he's got like more of like an imposing figure. Like he's got a big frame, and he does come out of the gate, and he throws those leg kicks, and he really tries to set the tone with kicks like that. And he doesn't move in and out real well. Like he just kind of inches forward, and then gets in range and throws these shots, throws these leg and body kicks until he can just unload on you. And I think he could get in trouble a little bit against Smotherman here because, he is going to be the better striker than Grigoriou on the feet, all around. They're both kind of pressure fighters. They're both going to come forward regardless. It's just going to be who can take each other's shots, in my opinion. I do like the factor that Grigoriou does have the wrestling in the back pocket in case he gets in some trouble here, or he gets too much pressure on him and he's back against the cage. Maybe he can look to hold on, reverse position, and work for a takedown along the cage or something. But overall, man, it's kind of a good matchup. Like just on paper and like watching these two, it has potential to be fun on the feet in some of these rounds. I think both guys are tough as well. So, regardless of the power striking and the good striking we're going to see, hopefully it lasts a little bit longer. We get a good show. But, man, I want to take the guy that does have wrestling in the back pocket. But something's telling me to take Smotherman here. I think Smotherman is more of what the UFC is looking for. He's younger, 25-ish, up against Grigoriou, who's, 30 or in his 30s. I mean, the UFC is not looking to sign a lot of guys in their 30s, for the first time. So, man, for that reason, I'm going to take Smotherman. I think he's got more to offer all around on the feet, and I think that's where this fight takes place.
I'm with you. Smotherman trains with the likes of like Matt Schnell, Adrian Yanez, Rafian Stotts in Texas. So a good camp. He's been getting some good work there. He's had 11 fights in the past not even 2.5 years. So, I mean, he's been very active. I like that as well. So I just think he comes in here, probably just puts on some very flashy striking, and Grigoriou could mix in the takedowns. But, I mean, like we said, I mean, that's just not really what, Dana White wants to see. And that's just kind of the style that's not really going to get you noticed. So I think the style for the Contender Series suits Smotherman a little bit more. We saw it last week with Peyton Talbot, like
exactly
type of fighter is gonna, I don't want to say always prevail, but that's just, more suited to what's going on here. I think Smotherman a little bit more talented at this spot too, so I'm going to take him.